about it. Another story that we have is that of the RDF projects, which are set to create over 1,000 jobs. There are 204 that are being done as we speak around the country. And then we have a good story about the UNESWA graduate who have been fired on her graduation day. We hear that InstaCash has stepped up and hired the graduate, which is a good thing, really. And another story that we have is that of the DPMO warning the public against fake 3,500 Emalangeni cash grant link. The Office of the Deputy Prime Minister has distanced itself from such sayings that such a link is not in any way linked to that office. New ESCOM board embraces innovation for digital transformation. That was said during the appointment of the board by Minister of ICT, Savannah Mazia. On Wednesday, the story that we have that is leading is that of King calls for urgent global action to transform food systems. Since you will know that the Prime Minister is out in Rome taking part in the World Food Forum where he's representing His Majesty the King. So what was said by the King was said through the Prime Minister. We also have another story on Eswatini and the Food and Agricultural Organization signing a historic agreement to boost food security. The agreement had to do with the fact that the FAO is supposed to establish its offices here in Eswatini, as the King had made that call last year when he attended the very same summit last year. Eswatini needs accountants to defend audit reports. That was said during the meeting that was held by the accountant at Sibayeni Lodge during the course of the week. Another story is that of Eswatini showcasing trade potential at Nordic African Business Summit. Chubukweni welcomes first large group of international tourists. That's another story that we ran on Wednesday. For Tuesday, a story that we led with is that of His Majesty the King uploading safety and community upliftment at Mabandla Bhembe. He was visiting the area where the dam is being constructed under Sikwe Ngundla, and he was happy with the progress, and he was impressed with the safety standards that have been